way in the world.
David Shearer.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, in 2008, John Key said to an Ellerslie speech, quote, "Young people are a group I'm passionate about, for they more than anyone will determine the future shape and prosperity of New Zealand. The energy and enthusiasm of the vast majority of our young people make me hugely optimistic for our country. But the sad fact is that a growing number are failing to deliver on their potential." I couldn't agree more. But 3 years down the track, Mr. Speaker, and what have we got? We've got a government which has actually delivered us 18,000 more people into unemployment and not into training. This is not about job ops, Mr. Speaker. This was about photo ops. This is a Prime Minister which is concentrated on getting his photo up rather than getting the jobs and delivering for the young people of this country. 18,000 more young people are not in training and not in education. What sort of legacy, Mr. Speaker, what sort of legacy is that? And let's look at some of the gimmicky projects that this government has rolled out in the last 3 years. Community Max, where people have learned how to grow vegetables but didn't turn that into any long-term jobs. We've got boot camps, and these have failed absolutely miserably. 90% of those people who went through that have started reoffending. We have created, Mr. Speaker, much more fit and able criminals. And even Sir Peter Gluckman in his report pointed that this particular project has failed as well. Mr. Joyce has showed his passion by stripping $145 million out of vocational training and skills. $145 million has come out rather than gone in. So after 3 years of being passionate about our young people, Mr. Speaker, we've seen something that is passionately dreadful. We have a situation where 18,000 more young people are more unemployed or not in training, and that's pathetic. We know, Mr. Speaker, that 77,000 skilled people are needed in simply just the construction and building area alone. 77,000. And yet we know that under this government, modern apprenticeships, the very skills that we're looking for, have declined by 1,500. Declined. Have we got any aspirations or plans? Has Mr. Joyce got any aspirations and plans when he stripped $145 million out of the sector for building and creating those 77,000 that we need? And we know we need them. We know that the Leaky Building project is going to need building people. We know that we're not building enough houses in New Zealand. We know that Christchurch needs a huge building effort, and right now employers aren't able to take on apprentices. So what are we doing about it? What's the Labour Party doing about it? Well, we're making available 9,000 new places into apprenticeships. And how are we doing that? We're doing that, Mr. Speaker, by enabling those people who were once going to be paid the dole. We are helping the employers take them on as apprentices. That's what we're doing. We're swapping dole for the employers, assisting the employers to take those people on. 9,000 additional apprenticeships. That's the sort of thing that you prepare for now when you know that further down the line, Mr. Speaker, that we're going to need them. We're going to need those people in those construction areas. 1,000 new shared or group apprentices. 5,000 new training places. All up, Mr. Speaker, all up, 25,000 training places and assisted employment places for those people that I spoke about that are neither in employment or in training. That's what the Labor government's passionate about. We're passionate about our young people. We're not passionate about those photo opportunities that Mr. Keys talked about and did not deliver on in 2008, and have the audacity of the Minister of Education coming into this House today and talk about and boast about what she's going to do in the future when she's delivered virtually nothing what she said she was going to do in 2008. It's a disgrace, Mr. Speaker. It's a disgrace that she can come in and boast about what she has not done for the young people of this country.
Speaker, I'm very happy to tell Mr Chair that I spent last Saturday afternoon knocking on the doors of Melville and Frankton and the